don't to Mansua Babeboya Diano ano. Na a free sabri akopem said on Sia Bebo ma yade no nsia kase bono abro no nsia pepepeno Jumadia wont to me TV ya today Talk Ghana and yade ebro ene dabnada bosumia etoso enum ewa afi mu no ne de etoso dunkro ene ne na meda obi biara ase ahwefo nyina nyame enhyira bo meda nyina ase na for starters meda eye production team so ase asidan koma eye kufinto asidan koma ene ewie ice tea meda nas papa eye nana kwame and so medana se ene ewie it's production team a omo asomase ma yedi dwumadie strong kwaya today Talk Ghana ebro I don't know na me kai wo say dwumadie so na ewie wo call Facebook want to me 101.3 FM ewo Facebook live streaming unsa ebeka dwumadie nyina ewo ho wo call YouTube nso abesro eye want to me TV live ewo YouTube want to me TV live ewo YouTube enti ubetumi nso akọ for the live streaming na also what to be a dwumadie echi ubetumi drop comments ewo ho na yahwe ye ekra bebreba ye be kenkan ede ama enti meda wasibio bidin ede Kwaku Kyeremanteng Nkansah keke edie na element ne free sabri akopem se no nsia ebebo na enche eda akwakoye bnada idie enche kra eye lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu or a private legal practitioner with Obri Buahe and associated as Obri Buahe Chambers. It's lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu and Chakra Betnasi Jumedie so Sansuna Honorable Andrews Bediako be a friend Honorable Andy Young Honorable Andrews Bediako former MCE for German South and so e wujumedie so ene ebnada ewie enti a year Tuesday panel no et nase enti sadi emeka kira no Honorable Aye Andy Bediako and as Honorable Andy Young together with lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu and so ebe take it over 10 and then ebnada ewie. Now later on the program a gasto mixture and so ebet nase na yeniomo edin komo edunti se eye stomach ulcer bia na just eye or how be with a menstrual pains menstrual disorder and I say beman so ya kancha say who problem with prostate enlargement and then ya keke kanwa nature medics consult wabaoba ono beba bidin komo na wachro de obeye omo ewo nro bia omo airton ewo pharmacy and herbal shops no gasto mixture mensoplex mixture prostaplex mixture wunti the dinda me pacho and stay glued that problem a stomach ulcer and then wunti nkebio say ubedi ni omo eka no so anti stay glued later on the program ya ni omo nso ebetwetwe nkomo na yakana sado ene ensabno edoso President Mahama has been talking about agenda 111. President Mahama ensaka agenda 111 hospitals no ensem in the course of the week wakaho ensem or is it over the weekend and Kwaku bosubiu say agenda 111 when they said 2024 elections just prior to a 2024 elections no or say ambitious project no di ma de krantia NPP de sika ebehye agenda 111 mu p hospitals p ni esi abomusa no over ambitious project and they was say repeat say agenda 111 hospitals no this year na yes na the go no ade bia chese bro so kra dodo but the question is 24-hour economy and almost 24-hour economy in markets we are Ghana near fako adwindwene Kotokasebu. You say, Fako deep thinking. Oh, think about it deeply. 24-hour economy markets. And no district biya ebe yabi yani chefa over 200 markets. And a President John Dramani Mahama esi obabisi market you markets 24-hour economy markets. Uban tem mukra no to be found konya ubodie ene ubanchi bi ukontombre bi ene mantemu obo aye market nkiti bi wo ba ufa uban tem mukra to be kodija eno no osi over 200 24-hour economy markets. And no the President John Dramani Mahama who say a over ambitious project. Agenda 111 hospitals there. He has a problem with it. Now, on my what your bay mua and can you obedi Niobeshe and then the Akika can heal health matters. Uko US of A, normal air yobo campaigner. Omo air campaigner over the years. Omo campaigner, they campaign on health issues, on health grounds. Ningina umubi. And nona developed countries no motion on the atuaba. Then yababe ye campaigner, yabe campaigning on markets, 24-hour markets. I do they hear President Mahama. The core needs of a people no there be. I do a here. Into who they say 24-hour economy markets no. And ye far better than a year agenda 111 hospitals. And we over ambitious projects. And also 35 be the end and then you call 35 the year that NPP, Sa 35 now President Mahama, Ekas will be doing Jumano. Ye that Sa 35 no crowd ye at the hodada and so ABA and actually goes slow. It been a war cocaine a year is a swami and you for recruit the end. And no it's a project ye that until Onya in some can so Bamba man and ya and do ye that name ye. Now and they nurses alawano de ya je enso ya nto mamo and the nurses oh bonkafra you say nurses adwuma ena ye bebu do torti say ye be ya de voluntary ayi transportation sika kakra de ya ma na wakoye nurse adwuma hey and they said you na exodus no ano be ya den afa da one logo line to UK. After the your nurses no ebabe to Santne, one logo line to US of A. Na chesomu ebe to kwai akwako ye juma ewa manone. Because the ones who could go to my nurses and jumano in high demand. Yet the ano dear. Ye hear more nurses to fill a year hospitals no so be ye jumawu. Agenda 111. President Mahama say a over ambitious projects. And so now since the goofy yen to me for boy jumamu. And think as ye real hospitals ya. Ya nurse of war mako suku akorakimu brains. Want to make ye juma. Ewo agenda 111 hospitals imu anda. Infidie de gumu na say yo. And then uko chawu for dia ko chawu for ni. Yes ye de uko court. Infoni keke uko chamfoni of abandoned projects. Abaiwe osibedo court. Yabechi watu. And so nurses tifie abu enye juma enye. Agenda 111 hospitals ye be infidie gum President Mahama si omiye. Na wamamu juma ye. Then mo de mo de bakwa mo benya pragie mu atena. Na yamamu transportation sika de odebe mamu. Hey! Ghana for nurse for say ye pay ho. Ghana for nurse for say ena mo pem ho ana. E ka kire na nado sala wado de ya je enso ye nto aba mamo. Automatic posting. Because the video be a butu car so no address nurse na yeah. 1 million coders and run here can was a man who told you there's for the woman teacher for ye the woman. Hey, Bahama is the whole. Ebeye why? Ya bompai. Ebeye kakrakra 2028 November. Na yahwe ye mobesai. Se ya na mopem ho a no matinem. Why? Mupe change. Say ye beba ye bie agenda 111 hospitals na. NPP or can or see a dear you. You can't near you now. Now what to about the NPP? Until there's hope for the future. A chance we move. Monkaba kuma and to move. Why? Now and then ye major topic pa. Major topic pa. Freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. And I know Baumia can say democracy under siege. Oh, and freedom of expression under siege. And the NDC for I say Obo Emma Nkansah. And they we Ghana niya na wunia kukudra. Kasa obe kasa kra na wo hwem benkum na wa hwe nifa. Na wudi bi omaye. Omo tata eya manfo nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ de politicians ɛwɔ traditional media no so no ɛnɛ NDC foɔ ɛnim sɛ Ghana ni bia ɛwɔ voice social media nti ɛnɛ Ghana ni bia ɛwɔ voice ɛno ane sɛ wobɛtwe wo phone ɔsɛ bɛkɔ TikTok live wotwe wo phone ɔsɛ bɛkɔ Facebook live na wahyɛseɛ na wo kasa nso a yebete ene NDC fo hu so obia wo voice obia to make kasa enti e no be free traditional media no so e de do social media NDC fo buy a free 2025 TikTokers gina ya chi obagu ya chi bloggers agum wo hwe eye TikTokers bi te se eye yayira abi wunum ende Samuel abedetoduma ba ko ye blogger ba ko ye TikToker NDC for tata a man in eka ho chese de what the fact social media crowd or mobecho eyehunu said ye be ya wuntu be kan ye obeka ede atia abai no so onya de papa bia ye beba be praise no de ma oye nyina ejigu ebi ne ye kan 1 million coders obu so and the nurses for bugina mani abre teacher for ani abre cocoa farmers obani abre etisa obekọ do akọ kire wadwen de and you move now. Ye babechu, ye do court in Kusiaga. Now, order for over the weekend, what's a honorable affair market? What's in it? Na a year circuit court 9 judge. I just say a hot and in Peniphobia to this a agenda court. A hot day and ye through her belgina. O share said yet yet. Ebia eduna abronye koka ise wahye wig na cheso de akata de ti so agenda court de free ho banyina utumu say NDC agenda no mo eye no court ho na judge ye koka ya o say waribandi abronye remanded till the final determination of the case adia no so pro ye no for days nie kwa fenyo market war for days nie and then you be the same lawyer waha. Wo the ruling no crowd. And mother, the entry of remand no yes here no G and that just to be the court high court. That just Kwaku DH and mother. And then men was a fair market, the Facebook war, and they were trans empire. The Facebook war. Or see at long last hit no can judge no dear. And then end of the ruling no Abba. That day to remand now. Me say bia me to be a year kwa ni ma be you know ya kenkan I just say omuja na obesa kwa ye akakika nsama aye de oye no bio enti ni omo remanded and then make say be catch us on Saturday me ni abronye wife etwetwenkom bro yan sana ekire aduane for days na aduane entumi enko abronye nchen because omo remanded will be and I Okoji police escort and say what to be a will be and then I've gotten in touch with the wife. I then Omako it's a free Saturday crowd before then every Wednesday na abron ye ndidi every Saturday okoye abron ye na ne ho mfa do enti ode ne nsa de dam aduane no ma every sad time the yire kra hu no no de aduane ama no no wadi enti e kasai abron ye ndidi a ochina any 1 week a Kyeremanteng no for about a week abron ye ndidi ye eno da ho na ne ho emfa no ene krobo kwa akohwe no je obukwaji police escort iso a just obekod ye ye police fo adwuma de bu bobi but edu ba bia just some na wa bempese be because I spoke with the wife, spoke with the lawyer no kra de omo mpele ni ma hwekura because pain was in the pay and crewmen associates omo na handle abronye case na dem atiko jo upon kroma no so can sempi. I spoke with lawyer Mate over the weekend although the omo mpele ni ma hwekura so kire kasado no enti police for crime mpele ni ma hwe enti okwaji escort no kra na kayese wonchai kakra be ye 1 hour e come di dipa no for days abronye ndidi then no na ene be bodo tofa na mpanifo abamu eno ena afenyo market kokan over with the weekend Ghana Bar Association Felix Kwaku fosu odo kan bi ebro mu opposition and by body audio edidi judge for atem Felix Kwaku fosu edidi judges atem so obo ye partisan ho kro de ba no and then when you the voice sent Ghana Bar Association at ho yede and afenyo market kasa edidi judge for atem and then Ghana Bar Association true spokesperson Savior Kuje na ya de enjirensem Savior nke ye be kire Savior and then onu be so o kirensem so bo so saade no so kra na me so afen yo back so aba be respond Ghana Bar Association aba back onu so asa to be amane ama parliament omo ani abresa asem no omo afa the World Cup na afen yo mark de no ya kwadi no mekai the response no e de achiro and the minority ya omo a petition members of the diplomatic corps entiende NPP for lawyer Henry Buache Nanabi and Jerry Ahmed Shaib omo petition diplomatic corps no at the klata kwakobo mo se the diplomatic corps ebia na me na na bre wa wanti ase ewiase afane nyina Ghana say any omo na hwibom so musu entie yasem yibio na NDC fo tata MPP fo wo prom ha si say no de wo je hwe amsi achew freedom of speech any Ghana obi antube kasa etienne NPP for the akwakodom amanode for so musu embehwe the president Mahama and the NDC wo my Ghana eno etienne obukohu excellency Her Excellency Imani Kwadi ono ena wo share or your ambassador of the Kingdom of Morocco to Ghana and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps in Ghana. And that the CBB the section 208 of the Criminal Code and I am the pastor lawyer Zwa. I just say wo share the pado do na nipa be 16. NDC for buy your omwachilom a free 2025 I don't wanna a year section 208 of the Criminal Code and over the year a juma eti obehwe David Sando de Kwame Bafo Abronye de wo hwa chinkwana na de Mohammed Hwan obugina no tutu na ye section 208 and over the year juma na dey ye Ghana for bi enti ene almost at the petition a 8-page 8-page petition at the akwakoma a members of the diplomatic corps say obo enkabi mai na the woman no obo person obo monitor situation e koso Ghana and to reaffirm the freedom of expression, the importance of the freedom of expression. They want the government, they want them to engage government on prosecution against the opposition, persecution against the opposition, and encourage state institutions to be neutral. No courts, ebinum akoye bibi eho. Enti makasa enen fodinu no metwa ede akire no na menhwe se betumi quickly betumi ehu ma afenyo ma kendie no nanka me read ye ensem ode ato in response to a year savior, and that's Ghana Bar Association and sensem na fe okay and then back on the other after 6 days of waiting, the famous ruling of the Circuit Court 9 in the Abronye case is out. All right-thinking members of society can now read for themselves. And according to the judge, the court is of the view that when granted bail, that's Abronye, the accused will commit further offenses. Accordingly, the bail application by the counsel for the accused is refused. The accused is hereby remanded into BNI custody. Okay, we're supposed to say, a war, the Facebook war. But in response to that of the Ghana Bar Association, me patch way quickly, be running through that main company phone chain. Honorable Alexander Afenyomak, Ninsabo Kaya Ghana Bar Association. Savior, be the savior that the Niabre, but then or a spokesperson to your Kasaba Ghana Bar Association. Or say, is it ethical for the Circuit Court 9 judge in the Abronye case to refuse to release his ruling to Abronye's lawyers after 6 days? What is the judge afraid of? Is he still editing, or he is having some technical hitches? Or possibly the computer in the courtroom has crashed? Should such a judge be taken serious? Does he deserve the respect of right-thinking members of the society? An opportunity we anchor lawyer judge no release a ruling now he continues. Ose Felix Kwaku Fosu's Ghana Bar Association. Maybe my into your trosa. Maybe a Felix Kwaku Fosu. Or no Kokasa Ghana Bar Association for Monkasa and a Ghana Bar Association. Savior Idrebika and Okasa. It was true of Felix Kwaku Fosu Ghana Bar Association. Remand order was made 13th May 2026. Today is 19th May 2026. Yesterday, the registrar told Abronye's lawyers that the records book was still with the court. This morning, the story is that the court is sitting. Can the Chief Justice or the Judicial Secretary intervene in this? Can the GBA treat this as an urgent matter and appeal to the Circuit Court 9 judge to release his ruling? Will a condemnation of such unprofessional conduct amount to an attack on the judge? And then otutu bomb we after Circuit Court 9 judge no edi beye 1 or 2 hours and after we're releasing the ruling. A judge share no and after or did the ruling ever after 6 days. Yet your my gun eyewe na okoka mo say afenyo market akọ over the bar. And then you will be ewa enti memma lawyer Evans Osebus and the Honorable Andrews Bediako, Honorable and Young, memma nakwaba, memma wakwaba ewujumeti. Everybody for memma wakwaba. You so bro. Nah. Man KK. Andy Young. Man KK. Obaya ya wa Adiba farm judge. Oh yeah. Judge to be bought a year Idi Amin D. Echo to Idi Amin. Freedom. There is freedom of speech, but freedom after speech. Ought to be guaranteed. Although there be the 1992 Constitution, the baby added the other Esha. Obaya Ghana, I don't know. Now, Rabo, KK, I'm for say away. I'm for say away. Yahoya Anessa. Yeah, there be a yacha, what you for your night.
lawyer mini lawyer so I said say na 5 money at the same time
and you know be converge
keke me fa kwanso na machia me father back we wo trouble master J Koko old retired a friend say teacher na ofidi on friend diago said the kamia ye kran say mo stations no rotate ade cha no pa say we retired nti ofi onko baby a nti ofiri wuntumi a no ko movement o say wuntumi ya morning show no mo jai mo wi ansa na movement for aba nti ofiri wuntumi a no ko movement no the billionaires TV no the account me say ene masresa nti already any station e wuntumi
oh ya me shira de ya dana
say we obi a ye chewa nyumre yakopo ma kwatente o de o manyi no o twam 80 and so very strong
oh okay
yeah adwempa wutima wonyiche o
sa yeah no correct
omi nti master J Koko anyway so so na Saturday no me call brekum say yabatu ya ho nsense
yeah
I think say was it Thursday was newborn pharmacy and so brekum wo fidie ho na da all the time the opadi no say ebo 4 o'clock na unyanya de untie program wi a o sorry na fidie ho nti newborn pharmacy e brekum station opani ya numre ya chiao ene wana ohwe program ya nkofo he
oh yeah
what to jaro say no what to around for that's right now we say na judges na what is circuit court 9 hono Adiba five judges no go
and then you fire back from Felix Kwaku for Ghana bar
yeah why omo ye bi wo man and I think say Ghana for no gradually so who say do nkati asama waka no
I don't say
wakoshia party for no catch up say despite all the hardships in the whole nyina no more abandon shape no more abandon NDC no omo nkoso ani akiri
yo
na emrepa beba
no nam hardship na omo edi akiri aba be fa hardship
me fa na ke o si di pa bu kwase ya di kiro
wo wadidi ame wo ba kra o ma edidi ame wo
no mi o na
ne ba kra didi ame
onam sesi ya o so thank you to no kasi o de nam no de na o de gumo de nante na nka full soldiers no musu no o pake o kasi ndisi mu nko na presidential candidate awa when president o ye thank you to we a chairman so na ma chi so ye thank you to ya no mufse nyina ya Jimmy for sabi o ka frache o pe president edi na full soldiers ya o musu enti nka o kasi no pake kasi no si wo na fa hu sika no boa o mo ne adwuma wo party na NDC na o be kan chom say o mo nka o mo akomanto o mo ye na o mo good nti haship ho de mi wa mo betra sana maka jense all the fundamentals are good o ma na yi bi aku inflation
ba bi o mo na entitled o mo bells
enti o mo duru nkran NDC was ana mo ti o mo duru nkran mo strategy o mo de campaign o mo konkura na sense o mo strategy o mo de campaign say no o mo ba ayi ba bi aye galamsey no a na ya ka che mo say galamsey no akufu ado nipa bonenti na omsi munyaa no ye ba ye be boa ma mo aye galamsey no no mo akwesa aka mo muduru nkran ya nkran fo osu se ye se nsu no no mo oh akufu ado na galamsey no ntumi nko na ye ba ye be ko ye de be ko galamsey no enti galamsey krono afko no enkran omo strategy omo de fight omo ba nkura na se a eno so omo strategy omo de fight ya no wo se ye nyina se bi
na wo se ono ba no ti no be so omo gage eye media no se de omo wo nkro nketo omo no
exactly
no omo de intro set to bentua politics
kaku ene manches
eno ko ka wa ha obi ante na se de wonya twa intro da no bi
social media ye na omo ye se omo ko chi abaya ba ko voter register o de to ne status o ni tu sika na wan for DJ gu ni so afi owi ana omo se omo asan friend se ma me ye ne se afro se ye nya front pe ba bitra a chire ye nya ho e be fro MC ba ko wo no fo o se obi akwatwe se o ye incompetent
yes
kwa na omo police for twere no krata se omra omo invite no omo me resolve omo issue ye di gu ni so amo se ya withdraw krata no enti ye na de won tumi dra ba bi nya de ope o na ye na afenyo o di gu judge so a ruling about that you trust ya media Ghana Bar Association for lawyer can o members no media omo yankophobia meji omo dipa enye we nti na mebeka say Ghana Bar Association menye omo ni but hypocrisy na wo my mu na say hwe so because ruling by kwaba say 1 week ni na efficient kai senka momutumi issue statement condemning the ruling of the judge say ade wo ya wa ye no enya ade pa na mo condemn no nka ne ya mo release against afenyo market nka nyina be support mo
na change justice bi chia
o na so no dey aka some 6 months na okọ nti on fa ho o de reset na hye nsa e na oto na o ye de ope nti nsema a mo kan ese toko no ayi sei wa ese a mo yi no bai chief justice bi be de na waye ade mo no be na waye e wo mem mo nka che na lawyer mo na mo fie no waye de ade mo bi aba mo nka che
lawyer de da bi ho kan ko ya to be your politics lawyer de
oya de me na ka o mo fie no oba ye ya mo yi toko no free ho amode bafbo ni bai ade foforo bem pa na ode abeka judiciary reset adwuma be na ode aba judiciary no kwa na ekọ na chi enti me de mesere se Ghana for enim de omunim de mai bibi ekọ enti ase ru nkete onam kura na se o dada nkrofo se o de ahokire o bete o de monyintum na emre pa be bada be wo betwa almost 2 years na ko why we a full soldier ye ma bibi a jodi esisi a 2029 no enya de a oba bi muntumi ma nti wa nya bi eno no atwam sa ado
o ka cha isa 24 hours nka bo mu mbisa de se na obi abeya adwuma 133 de se ko obi ayan
na nya on ne ka so betete electricity
ai
o sin ka wo ye adwuma na jo na ya tete electricity so enti bi ko tun ko fu o so ye na ye nyina be ja awi adwuma na ye nyina ko adwuma na jo o be wo electricity ko ya 24% e ko 28 kwa na mo de ba o mo te 4 free so my petrol no ya o mo asan atum bi enti enkrofo we no ye enkrofo bia na keke se ya ti asimu dia na nka memeka me chama abronye nsemi bi
okay mama ma law akwaba na ebi odo be pray the blue mansa
ya mama ye din ni nyina
ejagu fie
no so ati ase
say judiciary ho de
Ghana ba ne nyina chese ayem nwanwanji and the young odi say young okasa ko di okani nyina da mutrodo keke eya na ma me reho adwuma na esem wo mu ntiti ameti odin ni nyina amama ye te say de say me reho ne say ihu judiciary ne de kaye na ye bema asumdue pepepe ye nokre adadi na edru baabi a ekogo de a ene ne ebeka ekona de a ene ye nka you see ade ba ko pa na me pesa me kan say in a constitutional democracy like Ghana, liberty is the hallmark of justice. Liberty, the hallmark of justice. Now, I say, quite bemwa, memo be Article 15.3. Now I Article 14. Now bones and liberty away, and then the hallmark of what? The whole justice. Into nipa, so restraining no answer the liberty or Jeffrey the loss of liberty. No, I did be a very dangerous. I was able to buy any punishment or them one no dennis or the washer them no my uncle. Now shut them sa na ntimi nko ba bia sa liberty ne agifiri nsama ya papa na liberty ne ya anye mfiri obi nsam kwa ye kwa jefri ne nsam nyina ne kwa jefri offense bia ya to din misdemeanor section 208 misdemeanor na publish false information and as information ya false empo afi ne bebu sa mesen no krebe na omo law na define ne say misdemeanor na say judge ko hye baabi na within 1 week confirm the judgment my what does it mean unim keke me dade bi hye ansa na ya start before judgment unim say judgment na ya de beba no ya de ba eno na wugina so na say judgment na nko ya wagina so de akwa appeal etimi fa ne say say interlocutory ayi na opesa oye na appeal na opesa oye say judge na refuse obey nti o repeat application na high court na high court na ma obey no just what the judgment na ya dey on sa can the ruling answer. It's in the ruling na de kan na de attach o bail application na what they ya ko high court akwaji bail amana. It is a 1 week no on farmer ya. Let us say o apply bail no crime fa. That means that judge no tremopo bi say obema ni panashim.
Just on farm background which higher court.
Na de akọ high court. E ba sa na o hwe the intention of the judge. And to hear intention na amako kan say the intention is actuated by malice, bad faith. Into what can say na asan be chewo. And the judges are not immune from criticism. Every judge can be criticized, provided that criticism is a constructive criticism. It's within the remit of the law. It is a obi criticize a judge no. As a way a judge or take court 9. And Maka says circuit court na akro original jurisdiction obi timi make statement wo sunyan ne akwachene ne de ne ko adenta circuit court 9 adenta circuit court 9 or regional jurisdiction ewo sunyan so ana ye kan region anya greater Accra region and the enti ne wo circuit court wo ebia sunyan ye wo circuit court wo eastern region but obi ka statement no ho a ye try no ne abefa no ko Accra Central Police Station and san ye de na ko circuit court 9 what is the purpose, what is the motive, what is the rationale behind it enti a circuit court 9 ehon kwan ye de say nipa no ko empo bankan a circuit court no doso adenta nkwan na Ben Central Police Station na maybe ana minim kan ye enti and the young go betima kire me. These are some of the things that obi be ya mo criticize judge bi etinam ka say liberty a hallmark of what article 19(2)c as stated clearly say ayina nipa bia no onya guilty until proven otherwise. It is as simple na nipa na kan afi ne de ni gina mra nanim na emra ne ne bedi de emra ne se eti enya nkwa asem num enti die enti ana say nipa no o use bail no e de punish no. In fact they happen with this country no see anhwe ye ni anka ho asem a keke one day me no mienu nyina obi anye save because you best step out there na you step kasa wie out there na umbeka kire say false information and we will be arrested and detained.
Na ya bia nkra me hu nsam trofo bi omo so kra ya na eyebesere ya na eyebesere ba bia Ghana ye free aba bedri a criminal libel law da nado anaso bampani dada kufuo true na nado ye free ho na ede ye so sansam we say so wait what's the meaning of this but yeah and then
yes the omuye no it offends both the spirit and the letter of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. The spirit and the letter which guarantees fundamental right of an individual. It offends it. And I don't know, the entire person undermining the 1992 Constitution, you use different constitution, it is
some are more equal than others. So the judge
yes. So the point I'm making is why Adenta Circuit Court 9? Adetina Ghana for some Musa questions why Adenta Circuit Court 9? Obekumasi I was Circuit Court to Edum. You will be okay me. Ye wo circuit court twa ye ho ahia ye will be Tafo, ye will be Donyina, ye will be Asqua. Circuit court ni nyina adenti ne achi obi a say circuit court e bi Asqua circuit court 4 e hon kwa na da bi e decide pa no. Why? Abra circuit court ni nyina omu nyina wo regional jurisdiction. So the question I'm asking is omu nyina wo regional jurisdiction pursuant to section 41 and 42 of the court act 459. Who read it at 459? Section 41 and section 42 of Act 459. Act na ebo court no ban yadi bu court no. Also circuit court was regional jurisdiction, geographical jurisdiction. A obetim otimi didi asem. Eti adenti na Adenta circuit court 9 ko an ye de ne ko. Enti circuit court no obetim anya Adenta circuit court 1, circuit court 2, circuit court 3, ana bibi etesa 5. Eni ade nyina kopem 9. Adenti na 9 hon ko an ye de political eyi nyina no. Trials no ye de ko. And then was so busy. It when somebody is doing that, abra the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, I guarantee the right. Say any panumpo de ne kwa. As I saw the ne court to our fees court no, and no obenya fair trial, pepe. Because a bay manager say a yes obejai ni pam ma or my bonnet, amo muninako, than set with the innocent soul, bako pa 1 year bonnet, ebekako to Munua Jelino, and Brana neka. It is a say we jai ni pam more moko. Our my bonny, susu so my bonny, more moko dance. Udu mbekwa kuguma many pa bako pe. Our frano on your bonny nibi. Nadina kwakotum. So the point is, if you are doing something that offends the spirit, the letter of the 1992 Constitution, which shall secure or guarantee the freedom of an individual, let's say effective now. Then what is the essence of say what is the essence of constitution now? Then there is no constitution. It will be a bit my opinion. Enti CCCM His Excellency John Dramani Mahama every switchna. This will be used the same provision now on the channel. And now could I can achim mafias. Next or can't ask him with false information way. Near His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Near the Neko Kushemua. Ufri so near China Edniko Shemua. I don't know. Achim Saka Wafo. A bro can't statement or a citizen of Ghana who arrested him. The question is, who arrested His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? And today, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, maimu as the President of the Republic, ayato abadiamano. Anna otiwo ohwedin esesa nneema we nyina yencheche na offended the spirit and the letter of the 1992 Constitution. And Ghana Bar has gotten a guts to even lambast Afenyoma can say abra oja. You see, you do me, I do you. God no go verse. Who di bidi me anam di biadi. Eti what is good for the goose is good for the gander. And they say ene Afenyoma can etimi abie na no aka we di Ghana Bar o condemn. By bra judge no more than 1 week no mfa ne ruling na mfa maye. Abra na Adenta Circuit Court 9 kwa na de wo kono. Ghana Bar Association couldn't get what? Omo ntimi an lambaste wo mo. Omo ntimi an kan che say adeti na aban da bia Adenta Circuit Court 9 enkwa na ade. Na ho nso ukọ ho bia ye remand. Why didn't they condemn it? I form part of the association. When the association speaks, I'm speaking as an individual and I'm speaking as a lawyer, as an individual here. Mekasa as an individual. And I make because I'm also a citizen of Ghana. You understand that? And citizen of Ghana, no, I was saying now, so you speaking to protect the right of people because put too burden on us. Say you know, more or my name ran home by. It didn't in a data circuit court. Again, tia. Sa judge ne dey ne wonu mu nko a no nko a na sa case no odie ana law school no call no nko a call law school different into no nko a na etimi administer. You see, justice delivery should not be at the fantasies and the caprices of what? Of the prosecution. It shouldn't be at the fantasies and the caprices of what? Attorney General. Justice delivery, no? I was saying, yeah, fair. You understand? You balance the justice system. You balance the justice delivery. And that is the requirement of 1992 Constitution. Not at the fantasies of the Attorney General. Not at the caprices of the Attorney General.
Okay. Martin, lawyer. At this point, Bema Wajiwa Hume, Ewa Hakakra. Na Bessa Babio na Yera, ye Sebunum, Oshe Sisemra, Yade Idioma Section 208 and as 208 of a year criminal code, you know. Now, we say about for a chile, Omo Adri, was you know, Section 208, and that's say, you know, and other matters. Meba na yahwe a holiday together with somebody be our boss no that was pass for setting the pace. Honorable, me cross over na memra where then sadia me di kai issues no started with ye o hwe yeche abronye na nka omokra esre se nka ye man bail na oside bi o man bail na ordinary koshe prison custody and the lawyer do ejide mu no de no eko BNI so call ya and yehu and yes yehu mpomia weekend ma kan several times me ne family no etwetwe nkomo o compare BNI na yina kwa jukosi police force police about escort and that and on so Kwaku did for days abronye undidi odaho and then who said the lawyers crying your access crown omo according to and then Croman Associates omo na the lawyers omo akasa treatment omo de no enemu no enya dia etwe my friend Mark Kasai over the weekend Nkansah my no omo kasa over the weekend Ghana Bar Association finds issues with Afenyo Mark and then make say NPP a petition the members of the diplomatic corps and all that. Honorable, yeah, ekoso edi.
Okay.
Reset.
I think say criminal libel law. Yeah, President Kufuor at time 2001. 21. And true Nana Kufuor do na oye Attorney General. Omo bo modern so be isa amre efiri ho. And aban we aye na dwen say or we fa back door asan dia ye adwuma. De ekoso ni nyina no. Bibi anka ho biem. Na the only time obi hu say aban we e de sa ade ye adwuma e wo bra aban ho akire no. Bo say media no enye favorable. Enema aban no ye enkoyi. Bank of Ghana ebi ana omo aboka be 44 billion na omo be ka che say 13 billion na nchechemu ba e be da adwa pet say e ka omo abo no enye de omo kan na mu no de minority for e ka no quickly no ye wo de be ba betumu a e be ma sa story na ira my observation na over the years I Ghana and say in some trouble yeah normally no move follow up stories. And this a story no be bad. You can't best be a 1 week, 2 weeks. No, na new one about when so they have penchant of giving us stories day in and day out. And normally yeah me bisa media for say yeah moya dem kwa na munya kwa ya mo select mo topics because the bia mo den sem foforo ba aban ji wonsem asanete ye shaase a ye hand over ma aban we 2025 na mo shaase o mo ye adwuma o ka mo so goodwill na no mo wo mo tem bia na mo kampa abam papa ba so what is our term no na o ka na obi say yo so should we vote for MPP sa sto nsem you say no mo jaka omo say goodwill no eko asa na de aban fi say obetumi di atete ne ho ne say chino and this aban we I to say they abofo a mo de nkraman ko wuram una wuro ho ade o say chino eno ana ye adwuma omo ye omo shaase omo chiche nkonfo say ebre ho a enka memma wo the chronology of events na ma kire nkonfo a ye shaase a ye chi omo ne the days ye de chi omo but ebre ni ho nti ye beka nipa na ya chiche omo no kakra keke ye wo mamu ye ba 2025 no mo omo shaase ya hefo na omo nchi omo shaase no na abrante bi e fe ni japa sakwa na wo he national security omo so omo ayen in charge of operations ona na onam krofo fiem political opponents omo nante ya akoka kire say omo akochi gold bi a eye fake gold any fake currency egu container ya mo bisa say hwan a omo de GTV TV akese yina ko omo kotwa mo say ye frɛ one alaji no besi ne ye huno omo yes ha ne ma omo call the then governor of Bank of Ghana na wa free akonwa so Addison omo ko buura ne fie omo ko ya ko wura the former finance minister omo ko wura ne fie ko a ne ya say CCTV camera na o kenovurata na wote o say omba me da bia me kasa kenovurata nye accountability bia no usuru but adwemmone na e wo mutim no enu nti no mpese over Ghana no and I support him. So if you say a proper accountability, I mean I have every conviction say kenofurata emfa o my wisika nko beba nko be yi niam bia no but mo wa adwemmone wo mutim say oba mo be jojo no e de na koto cells na mo say ka say onkofa Yesu Kristo na ba akomra as a bail condition onkofa wo he no da ho enti sa na tie dia opokum fa ninku enti nya kro no wabo san kro no mo di say o dwana accountability they should stop those things ayo musuba money ne adwemmone ne wo mutimti me na me kotena ho abo yes adu abodika akoni fie akọ esa ne ma na mukotutu ne ma wo nyina omukọ ya akọ the vice president a ene oye eyi friends ye candidate Mahmoud Bawumia ni aid camp ni fie ekotutu ne doors ewura ho me call vice president ayi na me call me bisa aid camp na me say na wo fie ho mo ba de na wo fe so onabo besi ne kora ye nka hwe nkire me say di nti o mbewura fie ho ni. You did all these things. You can't say you can't say no doso. Ena enoko die afedi ene say wona obekasa na yache. Omo ache the likes of Adente Kumi. Yache TikTok is a fanti comedy yache no. Ye beche ma nkwala mayo mienu wo Kumase ha. Edi omo ko nkran. Ema edi omo ko ye no. Senye asem bi na siye ena MPP fo bi ko na omo ko to se nkwala no hyewa. Na obi ani ba bi omo ye chedi sa nkwala nyina ko ye omo chi ya ko chi se Obama poku ase omo chi se wo kasa abronye se we ka ho ase miensa o se na ya chi no na omo ko chi obi wo Central Region about 16 individuals ya omo ye MPP fo nkwa na ba we ba wa chi omo se omo bon ne se ya ye se wa publish false news enti nanu ya ye chi abrante ba ko ye se wa ko ka se dum so has come ananya sana okay na enunti President Mahama picture dawo ya chino Dunzo is back ya chino na ya chino ewie no wonim de esi ya chi akwache me Sunya East ayi baba amando na me wo ho e na wo do si kam from Sunya nipa ba akope papa nkran also ye ni say wo free Sunya wo kwa anka be say 8 hours na also mo drive 3 hours omuchi ya bechi mu journalist Kofi omuchi no edwe so mebo na de man ye hu ni se keke omuchi a so omoche miami nua Kofi Ofosu Nkansah omochechi sankofo ya niema na omo so omo aye na eche omo no NDC for no bi eye similar things and even worse ye nche omo Kofi Ofosu Nkansah de ye de chi no ne se ye se o se wo information obi aka che ne se ayi scholarship secretariat ye je nkrofo sika anse na ya ma wanya scholarship nya sa na wo de chi no miwa ye wo Dominic Zuma ya oye akrofom ayi this ayi MP NDC MP o tena radio so any TV so catch say school placement no ye je nkrofo 300 million anse na yetumi amomonya placement ye chi Azuma oye NDC ne yanche no nanu ya ye say obi akọ publish baba amando di o say o the president Mahama ne Sam George mo picture akọ say gay ho nsense mebo a nanu NDC ya mrantie ya bi e wo Facebook o mo koye akwadwo oponkono ma picture o mo aye ne se oba ya o mo de na to form o mo de Sami Jamfi aso ne na ba ko say o friend se o mra na o mo koye debate NDC ni nti obi anche no na niema NDC fo aka e wo man we no e bra ye nche o mo MPP ni kasa asem no pe ne yakwacho ebi kwa ne de okan no eduru ba bi o abronye bone a wo ye ne sei wakoka se judge no ofi se oye political judge because said na lawyer can issue bi a be a politics bia no adenta ho de do ko okoya no wa remando osofo no omko chi no ka so ano omche no ka so o omde ko adenta sa court no e no remande no minim se ono class ye ja no se sei enti akoye se sa nkrofo ye nkrofo bi a omaye omadwen se ombe suppress MPP fo bet enya adwuma said ya mokasa wo opposition and some ma moka ya enam so ma Ghana for to abama mo a because ye hu se eno na Ghana for pe ensam no NDC for kan no ena Ghana for pe senya na Ghana for pe anka ne ya mo fi se MPP ni aka bi no enka niam mo ye nka esenka mo condemn asofo no mo he me hu se na no na ba ko usu o se ehia no o se o ko 276 constituencies across we nyina ntro ene ma NDC fo nya seat bebre na sisi no ene ho akire no NDC fo mboa no Kofi Oduro wonti so usu
Kofi Oduro ada ba ko no Kofi Oduro Prophet Kofi Oduro ye wo Kofi Oduro ho de okasa pi
de no chiche ka ase no
ono ye we your friend say oh me ref ni di auto na sorry dai
o si nyankofo se bedu ko o si nyankofo se o relocate
bedu ko bi
ono na sa nkrofo wo nyina hensem a mo ye na o ma we o ma keka o ma no ato na media de make na se enema NDC fo ye na nkrofo eye o ma dwen se o mo nkasa na o mo yi o mo ani wo yi na wo ye osofo wo na wo ye ohene wo na wo ye kramupani na enema NDC fo ye a waka wa no ato no se ade no dane na eye bia na o ye se o kasa ye ne mo be chia yam okuruma ye be chia yam because enye nra na se na esi na office wo justify na moral right no hefa na wo na o kan na NDC for no akofa oh NMPP mo na mo ye sei na mo so mo ka sei na Akufo adota na echi we na o ya na mo se John Mahama wonim ho hwe hwana kan sa san kire wo enne ma ekoso nyina John Mahama na sha ase some catch was say he is smart into one was say see no evil hear no evil on sha ase free say obeka say President Akufo ado time enkwala bi a e wo Northern region mo so modidi Akufo ado atem e wo free senior high school ya ho headmasters no nkwala no ko kire omo ko kire omo exams omo ye say omo eyi nkwala no Akufo ado quickly and okacho say hey stop it, let them go to school and write their exams. Akufo ado issue a statement to that effect. Apia stadium ya ono de ehwampan jena onam kuruma obia hu sikani a hono odi akira hono odidi o kan semti Akufo ado omochi no kuma mebo a Akufo ado through the Minister of Information issue statement say please I'm not interested in that case, drop it. Police for drop here na de omo ye what is Mahama kasa
say de kasa
what is wakasa enti we a leader na won support wa you should be in the position to speak against those issues. So he is aware and he support it. Ntimo obi amedada obi a okuruma say nye Mahama na sa nema no. He is the one. Opanina otena fie man kwala we nanka ye ka nanka we fo oka ho bi. Ye ntumi nyu mfiri. na de ka ho a meme hu se mahama ka ho a omoye sa ne mane nyina ne se judge na wo ye animal farm judge no so o man sa rule ni unim se ko retirement mahama san ko twe no bae a promote no e de no ko e fe se high court se peace court mpo high court enti se obi ye bone na o promote no a enti omo sha asese na omo circuit court omo ye promotion na omo pe promotion. You can't convince me that because the Odikano, the dear Chinese, the Odikanante. Obi, yes, how ruling be catches say all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. Animal farm judge. Obi, no, present, no, a promote, no. And to me, a circuit judge, a circuit court judge. Now, Miss Wifi said, me per promotion. Now, they are buying partisan issue, but who is a dear mayor? Mayor, they are buying no pay. Near promote me. So uncle for your motor court to your yes, I mean, and Yam one says, Mampania opportunity be out or try some promotion, obey promote you promote them. Share the judgment here by a bronya D. So Obia, you didn't call court, Unya man a conviction, and a lawyer and Sanamokan.
Will be a judgment in 1%. Oh, the judgment, educate so that honorable the analysis. Okay. According to the courts, presided over by His Honor Joseph Yenuban Kusong. The decision was anchored, the decision on the bar was anchored on section 96, 5C and D of Act 30, which allows the denial of bail where there are reasonable grounds to believe an accused may re-offend while on release. I repeat, according to the court, presided over by His Honor Joseph Yenuban Kusong. The decision was anchored. The decision was it was anchored on section 96(5)(c) and D of Act 30. I refuse to abronya bail, which allows the denial of bail. Section in the money bail, where there are reasonable grounds to believe an accused may re-offend while on release. Where there are reasonable grounds, or no, I did say a bit to me. I say. Ade we me money be fi say your money be obesa kwaya sa abone ni bi boni ya ode na begina ni pani ma fe ni e ba hwehwe mu me ma honorable
owie abeba na keke utwi ma judgment initial no kwa ka so ode no ko prison or remandering to prison custody and lawyers no raise issues about it. Okay, more raise issues there. What we do they say yemfa no ko BNI na wako issue statement say ana wasema wo tro ne say yemfa no nkotum ko si time a ye beka asem na awie enti what sentence ni pa no already wabunifo abra wonifo wabunifo wankasa wo wadwini mu no fi say de waye no na ye lawyers yo moka misdemeanor ne de kekaka we je se nkasa ansem we keke obi ka asem fa ho say ofi say enye no kora na say won tiaga wo de lawyers say you use the civil procedure na wakosiw no nanu ya munkrofo bi radio Rwanda fo mo tenkra ho ekoka ansem fa ayi napo ho say napo na etuatua sika 150,000 de ama ayi ye fense ECG fo mo okuma se ntina skuma se yenya nkane ya no what is napo ko mo kwachi obi wasi omo sa na ye no enti beyi wa no okona say judge no fi say civil case wunye otidi ma no akodidi. But wait here and I'm say, what dear Kunyama, a bronyan na say, what day a yachiruti, or say the sack, bottle. Now we are judge, I am more too minty. Me yanka sentia judges ready, mempe. But a one and a last resort say, yeah, I did ya politicize legislature, yeah, ya politicize executive. Ntinka judicial no dey say asamba na ya last resort one na yin could be an bobo. Na wona we ember. And as we are referee no we work executive no ho and a moody opposition for any now we are the winner minority
by you what's the hold my chief justice here pia and that you kasa
mo wa no amokasa na mo yesa ne ma we nyina manfo ehwe se de mo hwe yi o the omutina opposition na omoye no amanfo tu omofo se mo hwe ye ne ma mo ye ni nsema mo ke me de wo se na obo Felix Kwaku fusu in the voice hwe nsema o kan these guys no mo kasa o che president Akufo-Addo no mo mfa ne hwe eti se de ade tantan bi o se bi o kafrache e no mo hu no mo.
But Sam George Fred judicial gangsterism. Chief Justice ono yes judicial gangsterism. We am kafa Supreme Court judges no. Bi na mo ti.
Mo ye ya ka kire say Chief Justice no or ye women's organizer of the MP.
Yeah. Mustafa Bandi.
We am say Osono Maame. Na mo fe no Osono Maame. Chief Justice o. Eno yanchi obia enso second court judge obi ka je say or ye partisan. Ya kwachiri onipa ye chi no kra na ye say ye man bill.
Unanimous 7 na FC ni
na ye fresh Supreme Court. Sa case ye NDC for ye koto aba 2020 ya mo we ya mo the court. Nipa onim nyansa be ne be ka cho say sa mo de ko chachu am lawyer na o ka chem say sa ase wo nyansa bi anim nkoto ntwene. E na mo nte ase e na mo pesu ye. Enti wo ko court na sie nkati akọ ye court 2013 no ye kura pinches ne ne make wo ko na nkura hu no ase makola calculator na kura o ma we figures kura wuntu nka na se court nipa 7 na o mo transfer nya we say wase no enso bi anyinem na ye botugu a mo from unanimous 7 na unanimous FC no senka even full soldiers put no more can the sitting president current president in opposition every Supreme Court judges say omo ye unanimous FC obichi Jomahama okaya ka say judiciary no MPP for nko nti oba o ka kire NDC lawyers say omo prepare omo ho no obebo modern say obe balance judiciary no ampa ni nua na ampa oba ye no wa balance no ama na abro so say enya equilibrium bro I say because he is the only president since Fourth Republic here you at a go a daba coupe that's sorry no what you Supreme Court judges mako so e bin see that so at a go Akufo-Addo nipa no mo no 14 eno kura no obi free ma okọ retirement na Akufo-Addo replace nipa baako no obi akọ retirement no Satan ye ba 17 14 no Jomahama so on TV da enne wo pagya Supreme Court no wo pagyam e de come about 21 judges. Jomahama netumi appointed judges so far obedi 2 years by judges are appointed from the circuit court to the high court to appeals court to you know more than 100 judges ebisi da into also balance into we picking in crop for free say omo ye NDC for because sasa na oka che o say NDC for prepare omo ntimi mi say nipa bia Jomahama appointed bia no NDC ni no appointed no wonne kan na say mo kan ni gina so ayebu anfo and odo omako nti omo ye the bidding of Jomahama and the NDC. That is exactly what they are doing. Enya sanka bronya asem we ye na ye nye lawyers kra no ye nim say ye do obi back court na ye mo no kwadu a na Martin Pebu versus ayi attorney general no sa amra no eni ho ana Supreme Court am rule say even obi a wakum nipa kra no e bailable offense ye tuma ne bail na obi a ye say bi ka fracture so wakasa etia ayi judge circuit court judge enti esese ekubu ade kumfo na ye de abranti ya kotum na mamemfa Kwaku na lawyer ba keke eduru bi ya na de medi ya no say ye party fu ye bi because of internal contest ye kor na anu abronye might have said certain things a woni ne nya adwen ebi ade okai me a ebi amenka but political parties no de bia meka say it is the only institution that we don't vet people and so ya jomatu into kwa ye wo abo akusi wum ye wo pro wum ye wo akrante wum ye wo twe wum o wono kura no ye wo tuntum mire ne ayi e fense ayi chirembere ne o mo ka ho nti wonye ni pare nyina pepepe all characters ebi wum nti ebi a waka se na se nya ayi kura na wo party ni anam se na ye contest na won support o candidate na so o ka se bi a won ne ya adwenti en na ndisi fo di na ni na woni age baby MPP edu sisi ya no oni age na ye di we chichire political party ya to abawi di ACB aye manenko party ni ho ka mehe obi a one support to baby ana me wo ho ka sesi ana e ba se ye mfa ye boot ye yi kwa I will go we ye party ni me say me some party me some nipa da sani nti ye party for no mo yes they should stop it se on pen asem kra na NDC for mo nkrofo ana mo ye nsem hunu ni de ka what say e chi obi ana NDC for condemn they will follow you.
They will follow.
Enti dia na si we party ma enkrofo bia o ma dwen say abronye ne ya kire de mani age when you na ye dey Abronye will not die. Abronye will not die at the BNI cells. Abronye will never die. He will come back. Now Abronye will pa sebi o kafrache AC empoa. The last of JB Dankwa when we were prison. Nye politics in India. The political opponent on recommended me ko fa Kwame Nkrumah ba ya obey general secretary of CPP UGCC chiro tin ho kote ni CPP a obeji independent man Ghana onya 2 minutes we no o chi JB Dankwa atum e ma JB Dankwa wu e was a prison
mate
enti DNC da afenyo man kan kofu say o mo sat for contempt o mo fa no ko asema wakan dia he na Mahama Yarga anka ɔse ayi efe say judges na omo nyina no Kufuado na de omo aba na so omo nya Kufuado adwuma na omo ye guso Mahama Yarga the videos are there Satan now minority efe say minority chief people say ayi what is obi no so what has changed na afenyo asema okan nya na ma judge no na wa release ni ruling na nka yetete ho sa
on ruling ka 2 weeks thing na ko be bana pa we
judge na no ho no oso oyi onabo nyandam nesia konwa no o ma wuli no wie o se ya wo de be se fie de be beba e di more than 1 week na judgment no mai enu bi na opani ye no until say Supreme Court e kwashe ni ruling no na otete ho yemfa mawo na wontumi nko appeal no yemfa mawo
Honorable Babema lawyer Ambrem na mesa aba o nchai wontumi TV so edie fayo gaga wa gaza yina ba ku bi abakai ayi your friends are justice consume e say didi no ye odem ayi baba Amando o kan ni che budo prosecutors ye dikes bia o da be judge ye dikes bia said ye tie no de oh we are okay ye ma the bail mo pa just mo kan ni che mu kakra he will interfere with the case mo kan almost ye dikes o se makana she mo wo case mo dikes o me makana she ya remanding. This is what we are witnessing under the ruling NDC. Judge for prosecutors now say oh man bail we don't have any problem investigation or able to be a good so he won't interfere or say obey interfere a crab a kalashi. That's what we are witnessing now. Lawyer
man keke I'm saying the young I can't say me now. I was like keke ya na ebrebia no me ya na mpese make reference to the 1992 constitution because here pa say bia omure fidia already article
we are some are more equal than others.
Article 15.3. That's yes. Article 15.3 of the 1992 Constitution 15 and a 3. A person who hasn't been convicted of a criminal offense shall not be treated as a convicted person. That means that prosecution protected the right of 15.3.
Or say a person who has not been convicted of a criminal offense shall not be treated as a convicted person and shall be kept separately from convicted persons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Where no meaning it borders on interpretation. 80 Article 15.3 the perception says it operationalizes the principle that accused person is presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. It operationalizes the principle that accused person is what presumed to be innocent until proven otherwise. Enti enwane Article 19.2c read or 19 Article 19.2c of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
Let's see, 19.2
and then C.
All right. Okay, so 2C. Okay, be presumed to be innocent. I mean,
yes,
be presumed to be innocent until he is proved or has pleaded guilty.
That means that obi abekwa jina mrana nimbiya no uni for until say mrana di wasam amwo hu say oyefodie enipa eno an article 15.3 na eyepe but o kan ya wan we ya onti ase. It operationalizes Article 19.2c. That means that enipa bi abechini bi eni kwanse wo treat na ebi na o kan Martin Pebu number 2 versus Attorney General number 2. One Supreme Court Ghana law report at page 171, 2015-2016. Actually, we say all offenses are bailable, and bail should not also be used as punishment. And for bail, what is the essence of remand? The didn't think I do be called remand. Already a wafa or Google now already. Essence of remand and say, or remand and say any panel or may interfere with the investigation. And I say, oh, any pebby or a flight risk. So we jana will be gone. I think say I will bear 3 essence, but 2 no panel. Whether the person is a flight risk. So be a flight risk, that means that we jana pay or through same kunuma when you will be gone. So the question is, you must have brought says, oh, my brought bela, will be gone and I will gone. And there are grievous or serious offenses in this country. Serious offenses like murder, so be a kumunipa. Treasonable offenses like hijacking, so treasonable offenses, so be person to abengu, hijacking, piracy. Those offenses, no serious offenses, no. And then I would deny any panocra bail in pa. You can't say we dear bonena we dear no. And those who are kumunipa bear 3. It is we see about Bush for better wash and so. I might be called Makuninti, na men fan kwesi. Ye musa say offense na bronye a year no. A follow within the ambit of what section 208. And section 208 no. What is the offense no? Offense no misdemeanor. Opa check where a misdemeanor. In law me can say misdemeanor actually say. And then the least, the lowest offense I'll be betting me a commit a boning katenkete. Near what judge be in England and near friend Lord Denny. Now sa judge na bra me school said dinner near the friend. Will be a friend Lord Denny. Sa judge and one of the so Lord Denny no. Sa judge no. Yes, sa judge no. E ba se embra no e be hu se embra no wa ben pa no ni mbra. Enti e ko ba se ne mbra bia ne no na be law a ye use. Lord Denny can say the law does not lean itself to something which is trifling. Law na mfa no ntwitwiri ade a yanketenkete. Triviality, something which is trifling, trivia, and near man ketenkete law mfa no ntwitwiri ho. It misdemeanor e bonen ketenkete. What is the sentencing regime for misdemeanor? What is the sentencing regime? So be a misdemeanor, it's a fine near the bemano. Judge cross me do wicked why you born na ya ntime punish okra
enti adia no ne kase gina
fine into why so why you born cross or bepe punish okase na every one day e kopim 3 years enu mpa ye me fa ne so se ne buafu na why you born na ya ma da bia jeli no ope crowd no do be court enu mpa a sentence be. So it's a misdemeanor a fine when the person is a first time offender enu kra to da ye de che no. Enti we hu no e was how call remand obi enti na me can say the constitutional democracy no Ghana for instance Ghana no the first mark of the constitutional democracy no the first mark of justice no I was so hu no say enipa no liberty obe guarantee the amano unti eti enipa no fa ahodie so you see ye bobo abronya so na obi kan abronya na o kan de judge ne so ye o eno na Ghana form person mo bete eno na National Democratic Congress in person bete eno na His Excellency John Dramani in person bete eno na obi in person bete. The point is the judge ne ye no is it right in the eyes of the law? Is it right? No cry ba ko pe meti man lambastage. I can subject the judge into constructive what criticism. What the judge is doing is malafide, bad faith. Is bad faith. It offends the law. It sins against the law. We all are what? We all are servants of the law, and we need to worship the law. Ye nyina ye yankwa wo mrananim na wo se som nkra emrano. Justice Atuguba retired jurist on the kind asem. Or see we are all servants of the rules and we need to worship the rules. Justice Bamford retired on also can be sir. We are all servants of the rules and we need to worship the laws. We need to worship the rules. Justice Atuguba Kano, Republic versus Dana Budapi case or can wom. Yenina yankwa wa mrananim na wasi asom mrano. And the judge is he serving the law? Is the judge worshiping the law? The judge at Circuit Court 9, is he worshiping the law? That is the question which needs to be interrogated. Is he worshiping the law? Is he serving the law? Emranan wasum nana. And yes, say amount power. say or discretion say obetimi do obi akotomu bail nti you abuse it. Now what you soon haphazardly. Even ruling the crown farmer, you ruling not the buyer. Or say or refuse no ruling no pursuant to section 95 96.5 C or refuse no. The two refuse no say ojidi say o manakwan obesan akoya sa abone ni bi. Wabua no for awie. Wabua no for awie, the judge has already crucified Abronye. That means that say just a judge ne ese oni sa asem no a sa judge no obedi tia Abronye. Though the first thing is for the Abronye's lawyers to petition against the judge. Ese sa case
not just what I want to say or you guilty.
Or you're guilty. Wabua no for. Now when you do that, does the law permit that? In the process, in the application, you pay bail, no, you decide ruling way back. SME Janwa, or Bessa Quack, bonini beam. And for that matter, nature is a web one for. And to web one for the air. Now we're judging me by a day way or I day. And then I be beside me, who say, maybe the offense was committed somewhere. Ewa Ghana cry. A bit the man, a you saw a doom sabe. One can't some no baby, yankan and so can one.
Debbie.
Oh, Central Region.
Yes.
And what are they telling me? Say Central Region, you need circuit court to Hana. And let me say every circuit court to be our regional jurisdiction. Every circuit court to be our regional jurisdiction. And your district court to jurisdiction within the district. If you read the case of Timi versus Sama Baby, Supreme Court was very clear about this law. Supreme Court say where the court lacks jurisdiction, it cannot entertain the matter. Timi versus Ama Baby. Where the court lacks jurisdiction, it cannot entertain the matter. There be a court or lack jurisdiction beyond Timi entertaining the matter. Timi versus Ama Baby. So the point is that SSA all lack jurisdiction Timi. If you read Sakis na I bet you say baby or lack jurisdiction Timi. 80 Adenta Circuit Court or Tranita Bemua no the Aba Central Region. No about fast, no abedi asama. Yakan was Central Region. The action was done. It was performed. That first publication was done in what Central Region. It was Central Region. It was Circuit Court. I didn't know mom call. The reason I am fanan call the name ya kwache ne Konkan Central Police Station. Near few ordinary call Adenta Circuit Court 9 say it was actuated by what malice, bad faith, malafide, bad faith. When it is bad faith. Let's just say it means that say judge no the mind ni actuated by malice into our intention of what doing something which may offend the law, It a basa na de obeye bia no enye mra no de ba be ya adwuma na emomode ni tirimupo na e be ya adwuma. It is such a judge no. Are you telling me say owura afenyoma akensema on subject no to constructive criticism when the judge is doing something offended and say affected the fundamental right of an individual. And if you look at the fundamental right issues, if you read the cardinal principles of what constitutional law or the preamble of the 1992 Constitution, law in our foundation, no. President Mahama and now President Kufuor Austria now solemn declaration or say may protect the fundamental right of every individual. He did not say that I will protect the fundamental right of what Estandogwe. He did not say that I will protect the right of what Woyomi. He did not say that I will protect the right of what Felesofosu Kwache or Sam George. But he said that I will protect the right of every individual in this country. That is one of the cardinal principles your constitutional law. It is the foundation, that is the preamble of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, because it says that we the good people of Ghana in the name of the Almighty God give to ourselves this particular constitution which shall secure our freedom, the liberty, protection of fundamental human rights, equality of law. Is that equality that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eyusu treated the good people of Ghana? Is it right? Then you sit somewhere and say that me and criticize His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, me and criticize he has kept mute. Wakana no atum on kan bibia ye oye nyina ne se ade na omo ye no se yeso opanyini tirifie em ye we nanka ye ka nankafo a oka ho bi because ono ne the first gentleman of the land obetima bia na no ka say hey stop what you are doing munya de mo ye no it's about democracy see mama kan kire on kan sa asem we wa ha. It was clear. I went to a certain police station. I met a Pia Stadium because she no Wami achi obi dinaba. Oche na yebusa na asemu no mu amigina obia tata mekire wo se me ma ban na wo so me wo power. That was what he said. Apia stadium. Me na make us upon them on challenge me. He said it. Tafo Pankrono police station. I want to be a man and catcher and say, Massa, o kasa ye. Wo 1992 constitution a so chain wa ban. I had no police for now above money. The 1992 constitution of the Republic of Ghana near Didi Assam. And ya wa ban was so. It ya any pana watching meba be representing. Meba na ma be represent. It was policeman be our permit also was Sramia with your person between who free assem. Ketesa kana me person representing ni pana me the pro bono free of charge me say nipa. Na me person kan case in Kobenya ba bia gina. Because I could loto. Ana loto no si nipa no oji usika no wantwa na wadi a contractual agreement and I want until the breach thereof entitles you to go to court and file a suit against that person because you loto agenda bia utwa bi. That company na say wantwa woman is kano wantwa loto no a contract and we breach. And this one you got a guts go to the police station while arresting nipa no tinisuo na police for the nigina ho. What I say we ask me ma ban na so mekira opa. It was very nonsensical. You understand that? So that day, when I was standing there, asma me kan say, "Wo, also wa ban na was so to be chere say nipa. You can't do what me foko. Me na me person me catch. Oni me no nya banta ho. If you joke, I will represent that person. Me cross o. Me fa me wig me yakono ma cross o court. Ma ko bo asem na to agu. What you say? Na the open why? Me sure say the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana is supreme. That is why when you read Article 1 Clause 2, it says that the laws of Ghana are supreme. Any law found not to, or any decision found not to be consistent with the laws of Ghana to the extent of repugnancy, same shall be declared null and void. Ghana mrani ya kunini. Emre bia obeye and na decision bia ode bene o mine mranye pebiano. To that extent, you be declared null and void. So the point is, we need to respect the laws of this country. Etiam fa say aban bia ya ade bi nto obu afu no wapam no what the foforo aba enti say foforo no excuse me o jimia na wo say jimi no ugusu na support na aka kire say yen support. We need to correct it. E was here kan correct kire nipa say de ye na you see one day die, one day born, one day die. Today if you voice it out ene akunkura na o mayimu mpanifo bi aba wuko JB dan kwano ma wuko Kwame Nkrumah no ma wuko. They fought for the independence of this country. They voiced it out. Professor Dubois, he broke the silence in this country. And Emma Ghana, JJ Rawlings, they called some people, shot them down, they killed some people before Ansana freedom happen in this country. We need to condemn this act. If you are a judge, you are not immune from criticism, but do the right thing. We are a judge. And even if you are going to also criticize a judge, you have to also make sure that your judgment, every criticism biano must be in line with the law, within the remit of the law.
So I say be a bit crossover to honorable. Let me maybe sir. Judge his honor Joseph Yenuban Kuson. Said the no. His honor Joseph Yenuban Kuson. Delay with a yeni ruling. Bomremuno asutwe bia edi ho for such an a year. No. A bit my baso ya a bit my base bibi na esi ne kwantin wanti man fa ne ruling ama. Enti dia na a bit my no. But that delay. So you swear you as that delay no whether say we intentionally and say with certain intent and the DHD no and malafi the bad faith ya excuse me it will affect will be fundamental rights. But meant me and family judgment ama why na bet me say reason say ntin want ama in the worst scenario no obeka cho say no ya recurrent ntin want me and farmer e bi na happen wo tamale e hono judge ne say ne home fa no ntin wan farmer na wo twenya ma de na delay ma supreme court de ni nyina anti say anka owura a legal directive no that lawyer na obono ho modern man MPP Gary ni ma me salutu no se Gary ni ma ko amfa ne wig ne niam anko issue se shurara nanka ya appeal no cry ntimi nkoy kade obenwu anse ugina ho ananka parliament o ma so ani because in constitutional matters the clock does not stop. When it comes to constitutional matters the clock does not stop. It means that every constitutional matter be aseni no begu so akoso it is was say parliament ne ye no dwumadi it will never stop and one so akoso any panin before you realize ne aso any in. So it took Gary ni mako ese obetima ye ne ntem no issue seshurarai from Supreme Court at the abe court to the omo ye ni nyina to quash it. Either than that ke ho kire ye. So the point is
make us any nana make be so called both MPP and DC. Eti emrane de was here respecting no. Judiciary ne baby a sabre obi ho kire na obi dwane de akọ. Judiciary no because politicians na asay eti judiciary no obi be dwane de na asem de akọ. Eti sa de na nemu mu bodua ne enkwai.
Ba fine me ana me say fine na.
Ya bodua
section 208 no. Ebisisa emrada kasanke be ya what do you make of it as a lawyer? Section 208 and na say obode etatanko.
You see why repeat criminal libel law section 208 and so what say publishing false information. Fine, me no obi oya you say me any law no mfam free ho no. Me I disagree in total with that person. Me say any pana nya adwene. I say any law no free ho. Law no obetimi akire mu kama ama na pepe publishing false information out there into a offensive conduct why you should be edi and this how offensive conduct no obekomu ahwehwem the defense to it was so unya defense at the bemano defense obetimi dia masa offensive conduct and publishing false information no actually say if say enipa na or making such statement no or verify the authenticity of that information and indeed or buy no be hunu say asem na oye mu hwehwemu na ampadum so aba na dum so no so de ode buy ya his excellency John Dramani Mahama say nipa no that is the defense ade na ade be ni bi enu ti de binum se ye ne ye nyimfiri hokora na obi anka de obeka so a point no because oche na de obeka no say me verify ampa aha na me hunu so mo se dum so obeba etimi call website ya na ECG for e kire me say ampa efiri na watwi mu ko nyina na abosumi nyina no yesi ECG kura ho ahye akola bia menim no say hey offer yesi ayi ho nyina ahye yesi akoso mo ni nyina ahye eni nsuo ni nyina ahye ti ye na enya light biem ogina bonten na oka yesi nsuo ni nyina ahye so hu e kwa na say sa nsuo na ahye ene na kire say ye nyina ye ho be kire ya akoso mo ahye wo so the point is if the person can attest to the fact that say or verify that information and indeed that information was correct to the best of the knowledge ampa no nya source or nya information in free ya ehne fa na sa false information wa publish na ya adwuma bi because asem no empo ebia na ye kan asem no wo wuntumi radio so ehwo ye authentic radio etimete na TV3 etimete ye na ye si dum so aba ana me verify enti na me hu say na dum so aba de a hwan memu oni wo mu excellency John Dramani Mahama ana me de to na me si dum so asa aba bi enti bone ben wire sa false publication wo betimi de atwena so
ba ku bi abakaya ya che no odo abokai ya friend Mohammed Zaku na ya say vice president ayare one throw rest in peace grow ono control rest well and or the crying emojis ebata ho ono so ya che no say wa publish a false information meanwhile ya to bible ha ya teyum kum nanado ma ya de kum nanado ama abrantie ka se namwie mu kuranka ba ko the friends and complain kuran shifom yanchi ba ono chro rest well with crying emojis and rest in peace or tell so oyare no and also rest well with crying emojis ya kwa che I just don't so kuran ye che na ya de no e kai for and the false publication idiot hey and you can this for yeah, come back there publishing false information there oh jai ma
oh yeah your friends say you for employment agency no na yeah ba o picture or de bia share in sabi nkuma or de
I don't get false I preco
e share na yi I ba o mia ade wo ye halam kese e won krabofo so
but lion about the top for that for being jelly akaba
and I want to be friend me no catch them or sending me video be no catch them say now what Mustafa Bandi mo video bi o pesa me hwe o ho bi no mo record say e kwan o mbefa so a mbechichi nipa ade o matumu na o kan sa na o send video no ma me say me hwe na me advice o mo person mo de back out look at this whether or not some information here no say or send the video na me verify na video no authenticity of it no crese indeed that video no ye fan say omo yes ade ne dia na me verify and na me dey back out that e dey na ma publishes have false information if I did verification and a verification no okay to me say indeed ade we dey correct and I me mo bi hwe mu no hu say ade we correct na me dey back me dey asem kan o ne say ni e back out a dey be false information na ma publishing there is a video out there I verified the authenticity of that video and if I verify the authenticity of that video, na be hu say no kra. And then I try some publish false information. So the point is,
so I don't know much that identical could be. Yes, judges.
You were serious cases. I will see a diwaha. I was so going to say certain cases are very serious. I will see a minor man and Nikoso. Cases like misdemeanor. And then also be lambasted lawyer be on social media say, hey, a lawyer from Kwasia for no sense misdemeanor and to me and try. You say NDC in Okasa. Misdemeanor no yet boning to take a okra be wakra judge me to me malpacho. And I know I find will be to web into 20. Ya said Ghana, ye must ye seek a semini ya soldier for your police for nina, a nipa baku or misdemeanor. Statement a misdemeanor when the law does not lean itself to something which is trifles and yet this any panakoshimu. And with Ghana dream now akwasa misdemeanor so is it right?
Okay.
Oh, things fall apart. Center cannot hold.
Lord Denny, me that's
yeah.
Now we was good here from Lord Denny. That is I'm running the India.
Master of Rules. I don't know Lord Denny no Master of Rules.
All right. By honorable Jenny be able to tofa inche be gasto mixture that's a nature medics consult a bet na se enchekra na eneba kwa be who say and also trend on the sidelines say rocks in the fear mako and then mami it be bright did the birthday na sema watchro won the X mo and a man for who say, hey, say rocks in the fear back. Ya true a baby and tokwa na woku edima ibi bright gina say na ni yere. I don't know. Na and then just say di kakeke a flat here social media. Rocks in the fear back. And then just say utubuso onwa na trend they said from the children, the kids, the wives. What do you mean about China waka? Na ubeka ya and then anytime they said the video no man na kwame. Na obe kind to kwa bia kuwie na je say ye hwe searching rocks in the fear makwaso omo mpene ama sata na ye NPP candidate or dey ibi bright just omo mpene da omo mpene to kwa gege say dey and a Ghana for be say rocks in Nelson the fear makwo say ne yire ene eye mami ibi bright na no so akoye amanfo won say so be ngeni bi kwa but that's just on the sidelines. Honorable and can come on be or can me show agenda 111 say you over ambitious say ne say
na me ka say
and be about to one son na gospel class e bia na was a few moments
be ya magana fo nyina hu say the lawyer e nyina ya je ato say judge na juma o ye wa abronye case no enye papa nti Ghana Bar Association for condemn judge na so ma condemn
na Ghana Bar Association say obi our interest
oh yeah
save your interest
oh yeah
nti eno de obi our interest
Ghana for who say the omo didi abronye no o fi say abronye na ye ne na o kina ye be kwa kofa sa amra wi ya na de adu omo sha se omo chichi ye friend say sa nkwala mba yo milu ye be chi omo kumase ye chi adenta kumi ye chi fanti comedy mo say e bia na abronye kura nim say enka no betu say aka abronye nti wo a wote honne na office enka no because kasa du jesi du
na wo ye semtrodi ye ka ade we e koso Ghana na ye ka na wo kodi afenyo ma kerantem o kire o e bia sa fo mo bibi da
oh yeah
omo wo bibi da
na mo de asisi wo man hu say e bi wa ntira ye to aba mrante nkora ma
ba ko ma ko kwasi prat haruna yi haruna atadom ai kofi kum se dum de ai ene wa betna fidie chi dia so that's talk is cheap wouldn't be free na ba be do what ba wu ye bi
omo trase omo to omo panko na obenye nipa obewo ma omo keke
yeah
na no media me die sorry ya me kwoti ya mete me ko hwe mo feed tin so social media so a mete say president etia ka dia ya o say Akufu Addo agenda 111 no na ehu hia sen ko start sa agenda 111 ni nyina atego
24 hour economy na yesisi this is something like I also apply mutatis mutandis
esenka Akufu Addo ye be say 30 me hwe ya na me sere na me say opani say ono say Ghana for yare refree o na me feel say 6 million and over people no mo to abama no omo na ya na refer to omo so omo yare refree no because omo yare refree a nka se we nko nipa omo tu ne fo kra nko se omo tu ne fo say papa nyina say we men nkoka because wudi ho fo wo ba my we mbeka say 2013 to 2016 say who be see 200 secondary school community day secondary yes sir and wo hyase no o fie nan no so ya wo kɔ no na watumi ay 21 kwa na ɛyɛ word bank for there wo de na Nkansah wo so de GOG no wantumi anye and so started 200 you be sure say they are various stages of completion wo ye 200 o akufo ado de na o ye hospital covid aba enkrofo wuwu enkrofo ho akyerɛ mo ya ye research ahu say sa o mai wo ya yetimi kura no ye wo ayi district message 90 something a omo ne hospital ye wo regions msia akufo ado akreti di aka ho omo ne hospital e na the psychiatric hospital e na trauma center psychiatric ba ko ayi south e na ba ko tamale ye de ka ho na agenda 111 hospital ye hya ase ni nsi ye hya ase esi a bebi a ye duri enne ebi wo ha omo awie machines gum e so omo bia na akufo ado abare no aban we be se ombie e na omo te ho enne wo so obi ye agenda 111 hospitals 111 as say nko to ne boase meanwhile wo see 24-hour market 24-hour market eni mo manifesto omo nche ma bia na ewo
abobɔ ho saa
eni manifesto de ekoya ne say wantumi anya agenda wantumi anya 133 no formula 133 no a adwuma ba ko nipa miensa be wantumi nti wo de kofa ba bia ma yehu say wo ye ade bi nti sa na te district yo kwa kusi market wo market na mo so mo kusi na mo say hospital wo ana clinic police station room, fire station room, crèche room, way room, and a market car boom. Baby, walk on a baby at this house. I have problem. Me makase, my chairman was out a market and say, baby, so omu to me simpa, omu to me simpa, a bear white elephant. Because baby was have market now what they call no. When we find a night market. Who is in night market? He found Moko this area. One day I could Jene Kakadro, a friends a central market anado. Now you were existing market crowd. And then it be a man, I find existing market and find a 24-hour market. KJT Abonos Yantum, Kumasi market, Yakuba Wahabia, Mre wants a boss 6 year to them. In this hour we now yena populism for the optics, a Juman away on my way. Survey a man for Becassa O Yibi. Who sees out and who see 261 obi here 111 we say already any over ambitious who see 261 yenya na mo ensema what kind of hypocrisy is this
2 years ake and 3 years
2 years na aka
what kind of hypocrisy
over you know the new over ambitious project
and your best president says
na health and markets the part the way
some of us ya nema we oka oma omuntuatua ya so ansa na waka on my NTB non can't 6 million people no and yes some of us Akufo no we see 111 no we say ono ne de over ambitious we see who ye 200
2 years aka no de obetumi de awie
who could start secondary school 200 who ye 21 pe na we ye di piaka Akufo no obeto awo adwuma so no o wie secondary schools more than about 40 something eja wo de na we or side the facilities ya na ye boarding houses e ka ho ansa na schools no yetumi ebie di aman comfort and Mr. President with all due respect some of these things no a year we na hwe ba bia wo free ba ansa na waka so ko sia wo 6 million supporters now you can tell them but not
Nigeria 6 million that say do get ya ka chem say nkoye
na so ka nkoye o wan ka say
nkoye na
anti president we dey wa gufu wati kona bra bia emre bi
ya sorry adono
honorable aka ni nyina wie na dumso aba enti dia minister is back na his excellency John Dramani Mahama de dumso naba enti Asante region o say ha be call of ahinkro ko de aduman aduamoa apagya penten takwa makro mpatase anomanye pass of Mezi Swame and surrounding areas here 20th May 2026 it is a call of now
Dumso is back Dumso is back
obi ko kase
Dumso ba mecha Haji Alaska why
but Haji Alaska I don't see do get here enkoye or the other campaign or just on ba obey the year President Mahama de no or as you do campaign na do yes you do get here enkoye na mo de mo time chuku oba no be president obema koye e de amamo na president Mahama na said ye ma no troka sa yo gas no be ba je go be ma kwa ba
yo keke me da si pa edin kan ma menchia watiefo no wahwefo nyina medincha kese nso every nature medics aso e bro bibiara na nature medics enupa gasto mixture no gasto mixture ulcer dro esanso ye typhoid fever dro obibia ulcer atena wo so ache typhoid atena wo so ache no me kanfo adro gasto mixture ene dia ma wo ulcer ekuro na ekuro no beda wo yafunu mu a ye fe ne gastric ulcer se ekuro na ba beda wo nso a fa ko a ye fe ne duodenum na ye fe ne duodenal ulcer se ulcer sa horo ye kabom a ye fe ne peptic ulcer na ade na de ulcer yi eba na edi nkan Helicobacter pylori H pylori yare boa se ye kwaja nan bia so ne anhoro ye nsa yie na se obi a yare boa no bi wo no ho aba beja ne nan no so anhoro ne nsa de aso do hand mu de aso ba bia de flash ne ade ne enso ensa koka ekwa no a ebekwa wo yafunu no mu na yare boa no ba akotena yafunu no mu adi ne dwuma eno nti H pylori de ulcer eba na H pylori a oyede ulcer ebei wo yafunu mu eno kokotena na de toso bi me de ulcer eba enro ahodo bi efe NSAIDs painkillers ahodo bi efe NSAIDs non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs sa wo taye obi a wo painkiller no bebre a ebetime durum pempen so bi na fa ma wo yafunu atwakuro onsunu mu ebetwakuro ye kanfo adro gasto mixture dia mo bi bia ulcer ana typhoid fever ababetena wo so ya wa ko a